Hello again, YouTube. I'm gonna do a garden update. I did this spring. You guys saw me with my tractor. These are my tomatoes. Right through here, I got some cabbage. Got some grass coming back in. I thought all my grass had died out, but lots of tomatoes. Picked one of our heads of cabbage. Here's a row of carrots. It goes all the way down through there. My sugar snaps, our snow peas, big bushel of them, big deal of green beans. I should have used a cattle panel on those. Got some Roma tomatoes there. This is okra, which they are just, oh, there's a little flower. Beets. Got our beets. Got to get my weeds picked. Got a rotor-till back between my rows again. I will stay on top of that. Got a couple bell peppers. My pumpkins. More carrots. They go all the way down through here. There's one of my little pumpkins. And these dang things. My cucumbers. They had a hard time getting started. This one's really starting to go. It's going. And these are my, like I said, my green beans. I gotta get this mowed down. We start getting rain. My corn. I got a row of onions. 3 rows of corn. Another row of onions. 3 rows of potatoes. And looks like, I don't know whether these ones got sick. Or, no, hell, it looks like then all the dirt has washed away. These things are ready to pull. Oh, goodness. My potatoes are ready. Look at that. My dirt has washed away. So, looks like my potatoes are ready. Huh. But yeah, those are my potatoes. I'll have to come back and get that one. Better start getting them out of the ground. And I think I have a hard pan issue. So here's my apple tree, by the way. It's gonna have to be replaced. So I got something to fix the hard pan in my garden. This is gonna fix the hard pan in my garden. I've got my little bitty ripper and my big tractor. Yeah, just got this. And really, it's in amazing shape so far. I haven't got to use it because it's been raining, which is quite alright. Almost got it stuck. But that's half the fun of owning it. Then I got my goofy sticker up there. We'll get in the cab and look at it. But that's pretty much what I got it for. So we'll get up in here and take a peek at her. Nice and clean cab. And we got a Cow Camp 87 sticker. So, if you're wondering why I have one of those stickers, besides the fact that I would consider Brian a good friend, or Cow Camp, is he went and looked at this tractor for me. I had found it, and he was close enough, and so he went and looked at it. And I would really like to give a nice big shout out to Brian for going and doing that. I also like to say thanks to Ted Kahler. He was scouting tractors for me like crazy. Super appreciate him. And Dave Kelly was looking up in Canada for me. And if you don't know who Dave Kelly is, you need to go look up DLK Hay. That's my hours on there. He's got a great channel, so does Ted. Both those guys have great channels. Cow Camp, he's got more guys than I do. He's got a great channel. All 3 of those guys were helping me out looking for tractors, and I had a couple local guys here, but Brian went and put hands on this thing for me and drove it. And I was actually looking at the other one that they had there, and he went and said, man, this is the better one. And so this is the one I went with. Pretty spacious. I've never been in one of these tractors, but let's get her started up. And fires up. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it. I already got some mud on it. Pretty nice. I mean, just little stuff like this, it's minuscule. I can't complain about this. This is actually the nicest shaped tractor I've ever bought. Got an awesome deal on it, what I think is a good deal. Got my front fenders, full set of weights. They threw a hammer strap on it and freighted it to me for a really good price. I'm happy with it. But no, so this is what's going to be doing all the ripping. Of course, get her lifted up, and lower her back down. But we've got a lot of it to do, a tremendous amount of it to do this year that we're gonna try to push the next 2 weeks and get it all done and disc ready to plant. I don't know if that'll all happen, but this thing's gonna be running, you know, 16, 18-hour days, whatever. However long we can sit in it. It'll probably take me and my dad run it, but so I guess I'll raise it back up and drive it forward just a little bit. I got my nice mirrors on here. Put it up here and forward. And I really like this. Me and my wife actually drove this thing around the day that we got it. Went for like 8-mile drive, just kind of in a big square, but seems super comfortable. It's got the guidance wiring system in it, but I'll need to buy a monitor and an antenna and then the activation fee. So like $6,000, which is not going to happen this year at all. I'm not going to happen. You know, I think I'll have some more custom work coming, but I don't know yet, and it's kind of one of those things I hope I do, and I have the time for it, but if I don't, you know, if I do have it coming, I'll probably put the guidance on it, just because it's some money, but yeah, that's a lot of dollars this year. We'll just switch. Maybe we'll probably do it next year, but yeah. So I'm pretty happy with it, but I haven't got to use it yet. I mean, really, I went and ripped like one pass, but it was so muddy that I couldn't do the whole thing, and it wouldn't have done anything, and we almost got it stuck a few times. So we can't complain about that. I love the moisture, but. The other thing is, like I mentioned, those 3 guys, man. If you guys watch my channel and you're not watching Dave Kelly, they're DLK. Hey, you need to be watching him. If you're not watching Cow Camp, you need to be watching him. If you're not watching Ted Kahler, you need to be watching him. And, you know, and the thing about it is, they're all pretty similar to what I do, so you probably would like them. And they're even if you're not a fan of their style of videos, they're just you get to where you know them. They're really good people, and they help you out when you need help, and they're good to talk to. And I was fortunate enough to have Brian close enough to where he could go look at this, because I did not have the time, and I don't think he had the time either, but being a good friend, he did it for me. And you know, it was good for him to get away for half a day, I guess. But anyway, so this is my it's my giant 8300 hay grinding tractor, I guess. It's gonna pretty much this is gonna take over all of the farming, like the disking and ripping and drilling, unless we're running 2 tractors at a time, and the hay grinding. And the 7810 will be baling tractor, disking tractor, drilling tractor, feed wagon tractor. It'll primarily stay on the little feed wagon all winter, unless you know, it needs to be fixed, or it needs to go and do early hay work. That's really kind of why I got this. That way I always have a tractor here and I don't have to stop feeding silage to cattle. And if we do have big snowstorms or something, or it gets really muddy, then I can always put this tractor on the feed wagon, or if I have one break down, this tractor can go on it, because we'll take the duals off in the winter and off both those tractors, and you know, that's just kind of what we're gonna do, and that way everything's available. And the loader tractor is gonna stay here on the ranch, or you know, as a backup or whatever we need it to do. It's gonna be tied up with that. And yeah, so just thought I'd give you a sneak peek. The other thing about this tractor is, I'm not sure when I'm gonna upload this video, but I have already posted pictures on it on Instagram and our Facebook page. And if you know, maybe this won't go up for a couple weeks, and if you kind of want to stay on top of the things, I post there before I ever do on Facebook. So that'll maybe give you some incentive to go over there and check that out. As always, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, bitch about how I spend money, whatever you want to do. It's all fun.